by implementing calisthenic parks,
health and fitness,
having the juice bar there. They also have scholarship programs, entrepreneurship programs that you can apply for, and they'll give you some type of grant and funding to start your own business. I think it's amazing. It's commendable. This is what we need to see.
Yes.
You know, this is what needs to be recognized. So shout out to you guys.
Absolutely. So, yeah, that super dope. Shout out to Styles and all them juice bar. The squats, super crazy. What is you consider maybe not your strongest suit? I think I might know, but go ahead.
What are you going to say?
I was going to say push-ups.
Nah.
Your push-ups is nice?
My push-ups is...
Your push-ups is crazy?
My push-ups is so...
Oh, no, man.
Nah. Nah. I'm
going to tell you why I said it, though. But go ahead.
Okay, why you
all right,
said
because I was talking to the homie, our homie friend of the show, Miss Amber. By the way, shout out to Amber, 2 years sober.
Yeah,
she made a post about that. That's big for her.
Deal.
Seriously. So want to give her love for that. She was on the show talking about her sobriety and the things she had went through, things that she had done when she was, under the influence, how she, and she's just trying. And she's on a journey now that she's transforming her life. So salute Amber and what she's doing in her life. That's big positive. Ups. So salute to that. But I mentioned her because when y'all was competing, and it was no beef. She was just talking. She's like, my push-ups is kind of crazy. I think I could get Niama. I was like, I don't know, man, because y'all, I got to see, but I have to go. I don't think, did y'all ever go head-to-head, y'all too?
Yeah, we compete all the time with each other.
She got
and she do got her push game.
Is crazy.
I would say her push and her dip is
super crazy.
Is crazy, but
you get busy too.
Amber, you already know. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's all love, though. We just playing, though. And it's all that's family.
Knows.
That's family. That is family, absolutely, man.
You know.
So, but yeah, I just love seeing all of you women do y'all thing. It's good to have y'all perspective outside of the park because I feel like we don't hear much of you. Yeah. Other than just rooting each other on in the park, because I'm like, who are these women? Like, I'm sure, like if you you have your friends, you have your people that you converse with, but as a whole, let's amplify their voices a little bit more because we hear the guys all the time. Yeah, we hear them all the time, and I'm like, yo, we need to hear from the women, not just see you. Yeah, see what makes you tick. What is the energy that you bring? Why are you so awesome in what you do? There's a reason why that fire burns to do this niche form of fitness. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a lot of calisthenics is worldwide now. If you I said, if you go onto the Explore page and Instagram, you'll see people doing the most when it comes to the bar. But we don't hear so much from our ladies, and especially in New York City. Right. So again, it's just a pleasure to hear you speak the way that you, and you say you're a very spiritual person. You're big on energy. You're a September baby, just like me.
No, I'm an August baby.
August baby?
Yeah, I'm on the cusp.
So you sit right there?
Yeah,
cusp
I'm a
baby. Okay.
I'm a cusp on a Leo Virgo cusp.
You right there though with me, so I know the vibe. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's a big thing. So how does it feel when you're competing and you don't actually win, but you place? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because there's the number one, then there's maybe like second or third. Mm-hmm. Still an accomplishment, but, to your point, how does that work for somebody to keep coming back and competing again? You didn't win. You got to come back.
That's the few. It's
that simple. It don't stop until, you when you had enough. And I don't like to force my hand. So I feel like there's a reason why I'm not flawless victory. I wouldn't have continued to work as hard. So it's not about winning or losing with me, but more so how many people did I captivate while I was on those bars.
So then you always winning then.
It's a win-win, Yes, so and that's how I look at it.
That's what I was thinking when he asked.
And I think it's even actually bigger than the win.
What, to be on the stage?
Yeah, because it's like, okay, you won, but are you likable? Are you credible? Do you live with integrity?
Well, I think probably I'll try to do one of those things. I don't know how likable I am. But I agree.
But sometimes, and people pick up on those vibes if they want to interact with you other than, saying good job, you won first place. Mm-hmm. Like me just being here on this podcast. You don't know why you want to do what you do. You just know you're supposed to do it. And you just got to keep doing it. And before you know it, what didn't make sense will all make sense, and everything will reveal itself and unfold. And it's sometimes you just got to just get in that car and buckle your seatbelt and just go.
I'm hearing that as a recurring theme between competitors, like even the freestyle athletes that we've had on the show. I've asked them, how do you do what you do? What's the mindset to do these amazing feats? And most, like you just said, they just say you just got to do it. You just got to have ballsy and go up there and do it, and just have the courage. And I was just like, yo, that's a real thing, because you're on a stage. Mm-hmm. Like this calisthenics thing is a world stage type of deal.
Absolutely.
It really is. Like it may not have like the ESPN backing and things of that nature like CrossFit, but the things that we do is worldwide for real. Like,
the style of calisthenics. That we're coming in. But I mean, if you ask me, calisthenics is as old as.
Yeah, it's like the fundamental of all sports.
That's fundamental of it.
So
it's always been here.
It's always gonna be here, and I think as a community, finding ways to even how to incorporate our sport with other sports. Mm-hmm. And make them feel like this is something that they need to be a part of. They need to invest in. Where if it's just training, you go into them for training.
They all have to train.
Right. And it's like, but where are you going to get that training but from a calisthenic athlete? So, throughout, little by little, but I do feel like
a calisthenics coach like yourself.
Yeah, like myself. Because that's exactly what, what
benefit. You consider yourself a coach?
Yeah, I definitely consider myself a coach. Okay. Not a trainer.
Why not? Why not so much a trainer?
I'm not trying to train you, but more so like coach you.
Show you
the ropes, but leave there to be space for you to still be your own.
Right.
And get out of this codependency. You see a lot of. It's just that need, like.
To be under somebody or
be
led by somebody.
Right. Whether it's training, schooling,
hate
work, whatever it is, it's like, this doesn't work for me unless there's someone appointed that I have to appoint to.
That says, that allows me.
Yeah.
Let me just say this. That annoys me. And there's a couple of calisthenic teams in New York City that run their ship that way, and I gotta respect it because it's their right. But there should be no reason why you got to go to another man or woman and ask them for permission to work with somebody else or to collab with somebody else for whatever reason. That is corny. Super corny. I'm sorry.
What I call it?
What?
The pimp hole method.
Ooh, if I had my gunshots. Pow. I ain't even, listen. Ooh, you hear? Hey, listen. She said, I'm backing up. I'm here with her. She ain't on it. She ain't out there by herself on that. Y'all getting pimped, straight up.
Yeah.
And you're not allowed. You're not being allowed to reach your full.
The game is to be sold, not to be told.
You heard that? Well,
say that again. I like that.
It's to be sold, not to be told. And some people speak. Listen. A lot of what you said is the same Bruce Lee mindset. Like when it comes to training, he said that too, that he wasn't a trainer. I think I saw either a video or a movie when he was like, I can't train you to do this or what I do. I can show you what works for me. And then perhaps you can take that and works for you.
Right.
Lead by example.
Exactly.
Right.
And going from that, transitioning to him opening the schools all over the world, which they were not happy about him doing because he was showing the secrets. Yeah. He was showing the culture that that Asian community wanted to keep to themselves. And that goes.
Wait, speaking of which,
but you know what? It's so crazy because
hold that thought, Nigel.
Those are what he's sharing. Those are things that's all within us. So he's just reminding you what you already know. So that's why it works.
They hated him for it. That's what the conspiracy about him getting.
It's that's why it works. That's why we still remember his name, because he separated himself
Out of all of them,
out of everyone, and said, "Listen, I'm gonna go be in the forest with my tiger." Did he have a tiger or something? He was in the forest by himself.
And all those other guys were with him. Jet Li. What's the other one that was with Chris Tucker?
Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan. They were all there with him. Mm-hmm. Like our years a little bit after, you know, in the 70s, doing their own B movie stunts and all of that. But he was the only one who took it and did the green. I forgot what it was. He did all kind of wild and out the way type of things that expanded his brand, because he wasn't afraid to step out and not hold the secrets to themselves and show people the way. What were you going to
being himself?
Yeah. What were you saying, Nigel?
No, I was going to say, speaking of which, I seen you posted something recently with some young children,
the young children from Africa.
In Africa.
Africa is an African school.
Performing some incredible feats.
Yeah, they're it's like a performance martial arts school in Africa, and they are. It's kind of like in the line of wushu, which is more like performance show, not necessarily combat and fighting like Jeet Kune Do, which is more we really about to get busy. Mm-hmm. Wushu is more like, you know, you go to the show and watch it. Like Jet Li, I think Jet Li was based in wushu.
Okay.
Which is more beautiful when you watch
the art.
The arts.
The arts, because you know they big on performing arts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
They put in a lot of work.
They absolutely do.
It's
almost like Olympic work.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in Africa, they have that.
So that's like the influx of the.
Well, yeah. Well, technically,
the Asian community in Africa, then
Africa does. I mean, China does own a large portion of Africa. If you want to really talk about it,
a large portion of the world.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You better watch them, folks. And America owes a lot of debt to China.
Yeah.
Well, they
watch them, folk. Yeah. Better watch them, folk.
Those made in China.
You see how China
deals with
remember, everything was made in China, made in China, made in China.
You see how China's walk when they marching in the army? You see how they be walking, kicking their legs out? They ain't playing. You better watch yourself.
It's a different breed.
Mm-hmm. But technically, they say martial arts started in Africa.
Yeah.
Of course. So
we know, you know.
I mean, you know. So shout out to that school, man, and that clip.
You don't get into it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that clip is actually kind of old, a couple of years old. I think it was 2019 that first went viral, but it didn't go viral. But I just wanted to bring attention to it because I thought it was kind of cool.
Was that the one with the girls flipping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when it flipped, that was super, man. That's
I saw some other ones. Years? I saw some other ones though.
Super dope. So how is it being so active in the calisthenics community and also being a mom? Because for the guys, it's so easy for us when we want to go and do something. Like we go leave it with our baby mom or our wife. Yo, hold the baby, I'm gone. If it even go like that. Sometimes we just out. But for a mom, the baby's not going anywhere. 24/7. So how do you find the time? I seen a video when you have your daughter with you and you doing pull-ups right there on the gate.
Yeah, she got pull-ups here too.
I was just about to say, she's gonna be a little.
So you just take her with you, like when you don't have no babysitter, you don't have.
She's always with me.
That's strong right there.
In daycare, she's with me, and I don't want to be too much of a talker.
No.
But I just leading by example.
Right.
So even when I go and train, she comes along with me. People expect to see her. Mm-hmm. When they don't see her, it's like, where is she at?
When I was talking to you at Vincent's up in the city, she was right there with you.
Yeah, like she comes with me, and sometimes it's difficult, but she understands. Like I talk to her, like, all right, it's time. We got to go get money.
And she gets
it. I have, set her up. Be patient with me. Sometimes, it doesn't always work out that way. But a lot of times, she's pretty good. She's pretty like encouraging as well. So, maybe hand me some stuff, make my workout a little bit difficult. Now that she's getting a little bit older, because I started when she was 4 months old. A little bit before I had conceived her. But then once she was 4 months, I had got back into it a little bit again, like I was like, I gotta go straight back to calisthenics because I knew it was gonna do me right.
Mm-hmm.
But I just do what I can, and she understands. Like I said, she's been around there, you know, for a while. Even if you see me on That's Good Money's channel, you'll see her like making a cameo appearance. Mm-hmm. And just her being around me, you know, she got her little, what do you call it, spinneroni on the push bar. She does like, now she's on the P bar, she can get up. She does like a flip and she holds herself her elbows. Like, I'm just watching her. I'm just like,
she's better than me.
Yeah, I'm like, I haven't even posted any videos of her yet, but I just let her do her.
That's what's up.
And I don't want to place no limitations. So
children, yeah.
Yeah, because if you feel like you got it in you, you probably do. So she's on there, I'm like, this is the first time I'm seeing this. But I'm here, you know? I'm going to break her fall apart. She going to be all right. I got you.
I love it.
Oh, you doing that? Oh, and you on your feet? Like, I'm like, okay, check you out. I'll be like, that's how you feel? She'll be like, yeah.
That's a proud moment, huh?
Yeah.
Super dope.
So I like to see that.
Well, shout out to you, Niama.
Yeah,
that ain't easy,
you.
man. For real, it's good to hear that, man. Like, and we want to just give you that good energy of being
Thank
a mom
you.
and doing your thing, because there's a couple of them out there that's in our community. Some of them are wives. Some of them, you know, and they come out and they support their husbands. Some of them, you know, they just love the culture. So shout out to all the women that are out there.
Big ups to all the women in the community
that are holding it down.
It wouldn't be nothing without the women.
woman that
Absolutely.
inspired to be part of the community as an athlete, judge, hostess, film director, author, photographer. We need you all.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It doesn't just start with being an athlete.
She say we need y'all.
We do.
We do. We do.
Help us with some of these fugazi dudes out
here. We need y'all. Because low key, we strong.
Not even low key no more.
Not even low key.
It's not just me out here. Like, there's women out here.
Name a couple of them that's out there that's really doing their thing that you good with.
Yeah. Like we mentioned, Amber,
Mm-hmm.
Cindy.
Cindy. Yeah.
And we got Keita.
Okay.
Chi.
Wait, hold up. Wait, before you go. You Sydney or Cindy?
Cindy.
Oh, so that's another.
Okay.
Okay.
Sydney? Wingate Sydney?
Yeah.
Sydney.
Sid,
yeah.
Sid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got you. Come on.
No, but you
let's not get lost in verbiage.
It could have been somebody. It could have been a Cindy.
No.
I'm sure there's a Cindy out there somewhere. Shout out to Cindy.
Yeah. These, these are people I've had the honor and train with. Cindy and Amber. Yeah. Definitely. Powerhouses. We don't play no games when we outside.
You can't. You can't. And that's why it's disrespected.
They outside.
We don't do that.
Speaking of which, Miss LRK, LaShawn.
Yes.
You guys were fortunate enough, year before last, I think it was pre-COVID, yes?
Yes.
To have your own all-women's league.
Yes.
Up in, what park was it when y'all did
that
it?
Was Pulaski Park in the Bronx.
Oh, I hated I missed it. I had to work. I was trying to make, because I knew that was actually, history. Yeah. That was history.
Actually, that's a really good park, like an arena.
Really? I've never been there.
It's a nice space because it's just like, it looks like a stadium.
Okay.
You got some bars there, and that's it. Okay. There's one way in, one way out.
Sounds dangerous.
How was that experience, though? How was the experience of having an all-women's, the only, to this point, that I am aware of? I'm sure there are out there in the world that I'm not privy to, because I don't know everything, of course. But here in New York, that's the one and only to this point, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
How was that experience, though? Just to have people come out and...
I would say it was beautiful.
Okay.
To be honest, I had a lot of great feedback from other women who were looking to get into calisthenics, didn't know where to start, didn't feel comfortable, collabing with other men.
Right.
Them being women or, a wife or a mother. It was just like where I just thought calisthenics was within our parks.
Right.
it was outside. It was like, you know, in the DMV area, it was overseas. It was on the West Coast, and these women were like just really excited about possibly working towards something. And
I aim for excellence. They smile in our face, but don't mess with us. Trust that I speak out in hopes to be. Out, and I ain't trying to catch the bus. Blood tainted this so-called vaccine. They got infecting us, but